So can you believe that a little Chinese sprout of a startup called DeepSeek AI is now threatening huge tech companies like Nvidia, Meta, Apple, Microtechnology, TSM, to name but a few? Well, why is that? How come DeepSeek, a $6 million maybe shed of a company working in the back garden, come along and threaten Nvidia? It's quite simple. They have a better, faster and more accessible GPU processor that's going to be cheaper to run. Now, there are rumors that this could send Nvidia down by 50% or more. Well, Nvidia is very, very much hyped. I've been talking about that for some time. In fact, last week I posted that the Nasdaq is overstretched. Didn't think it was going to fall that quickly within a short period of time, but it did. If you look on my Instagram post, you will clearly see that. So why is it that China is such a threat? Quite simple. They're teaching their children quantum mathematics. They're teaching their children history, English, geography, mathematics, science, biology. And what are the Western kids learning? Are they a male or female? What gender they are? How do they feel? Climate change, going out and demonstrating on virtuous causes that have got zero relevant to any virtue whatsoever. So the Chinese are focusing on education. They're focusing on driving in, pushing their population to be achievers, where the West is pushing their children to think about, do they want a sex change and how do they feel? Well, what do you expect? Of course you're going to get tiny little companies like DeepSeek AI that's going to threaten huge companies like Nvidia, because the emphasis in the West is not on education and learning. Do you know that in the UK, 37% of under 18-year-olds don't know when World War II was? 42% don't know who Winston Churchill was. Seriously? So how do you expect the UK, Europe, the West, America to compete with China when they're learning the biggest, deepest, most complicated scientific methodologies, and yet as far as the West is concerned, they're focusing on liberal, progressive, virtuous demonstrations. Let's destroy the country. And of course, what is your gender? Is it male or female, or is it anything that you want to be? Well, with that premise and with that basis of moving forward, what you're going to have is more serious threats to American and the Western approach to technology. This is Meir Walensky with Driving Markets. Have a good